So, today we've got a best of 3 match, guys, between Mayhem and Rip the Dream. This is a best of 3, so our first map will be on Infernal Shrines. Map was picked by Rip the Dream, so that means Mayhem gets our first ban. This is the first day of the Lucio patch, so very interesting to see what's going to happen with that. Lots of big changes to some heroes, and the addition of a new support that looks pretty solid. First ban is going to be Sylvanas, which is pretty standard on this. You either want her or want to get rid of her because she is so strong, pushing with those punishers. Tassadar as the first ban, which I love. Those shields can be super strong, and he's got a ton of damage now as a support, which is kind of scary. Rag picked up another solid. He's very strong in the meta right now. His ability to Molten Core can keep those towers alive so much longer than when they're not. So great first pick up there by the side of Mayhem. Oh fuck, guys, I am so sorry. Let's go in game. So ETC's picked up for the side of Rip the Dream. Very solid tank. Nothing wrong with that. And for those of you guys that are hanging around, I'm going to start our contest. So you got 7 minutes while this is going on, and as the game starts, to put your bets in on who you think is going to win game 1. Malfurion picked up as the healer. I would say probably the strongest healer, straight out healer in the meta right now. So a good first pick on the side of Rip the Dream. They've got a solid front line with ETC, solid heals in behind that, which will allow them to have lots of flexibility going through that. ETC is kind of nice where you can deal with team fights, or you can get a lot of maneuverability depending on what you want with your ultimate. Mayhem picking up Vala and Artanis. So Artanis very strong in the front line, can deal tons of damage, and the ability to swap enemies in can just really disrupt what's going on if he can get those great swaps off. Since Artanis is shifted and he can do those wonderful blade dashes into the swaps, he's gotten very, very strong. Vala on this map, great, just multi-shot, able to get lots of minions down low, picked off. Very strong auto attack damage to follow this up. It'll be interesting to see what they pick as a healer to go along with this comp. They could have a little bit of fun depending on what they want to go. And Ariel being pulled out from the side of Rip the Dream. She's a good solid one. Vala can give her tons of hope with the sustained damage coming out. And it looks like Mayhem is hovering over pulling a Jaina out of the comp. I really like that. Jaina can get a ton of value if targets are locked down to get those blizzard shots and the Cone of Cold, or I'm sure I have that name wrong because I don't play Jaina much. But with the lockdown, if somebody gets stuck in the roots, or ETC keeps him in a mosh pit, like the Ring of Frost on top of those, either of those, like it's just such a bad combo. And they switched to the Sonya band. I like that on this map. Sonya has had some buffs recently, which really help her out in terms of sustainability. Some whirlwind increases there, so her healing is a little bit better. And on the shrines, taking the team fights in there, her whirlwinding just puts out so much damage to both the enemies and the shrine minions that it's great. She's got great sustainability. I don't love it paired with the stuns from both ETC and the roots for Malfurion currently. Those are kind of the things that do shut her down. So I like the ban because Mayhem doesn't right now have anything to really stun her out besides Vala's ult right now, or Molten Core. So good ban not to play against that. That would have been a great second front line for Rip the Dream. And things getting a little tight. Rip's hesitating a bit. And we've got a variant and a Tychus. Blades, we might see him on Tychus. Some inside info. The Zabumafu is not a huge Tychus fan. He's a good flex player across the board for sure. But I hear from the inside that he doesn't like Tychus. So it'd be interesting to see if he lands out on him. That'd be kind of funny. But the Tychus, I don't know if I like the Tychus currently. There's nothing that I feel like he's going to get a ton of value on yet, but I am expecting a second tank, and he can get a ton of value out of a Johanna, so that's good. Morales to back up their lineup there. I mean, there's a lot of stuns on the side of Rip the Dream with the charge in there, the grenade, lots of pushback, roots. I feel like that's kind of what they're going for. The Mayhem look like they're going for a little more of a sustained fight, especially with the Morales in there, and those 2 frontliners, 3 frontliners really. If you kind of look at Reg, he's kind of in the middle. He's both melee with some ranged abilities, so she should be able to keep them in the fight quite a while and just let Vala go to town, even against the Tychus. He can try chunking down those tanks, and Morales should be able to heal through it. So it'll be very interesting. A lot of this will be if Rip the Dream is able to shut things down on Morales, they will lose a lot of sustainability in these team fights. They've got decent damage output to follow it out if they lose Morales, but I think they want to just stick around the shrines and be able to keep the fight there, not having to back out too early. And our last pick is a Jaina. So that's interesting how it was set over. Like I was talking earlier, the stuns are going to be huge. Jaina will get a lot of value out of it, plus just the ability to have more stuns on there will be good. I mean, all in all, very solid team comps on both sides. I don't see any glaring weaknesses from either of them. Ooh, nice skin, Morales. I like it. Bring the death. But let's get on into this. Who do you think is going to win? Use your BJs that you get for being here. That's your in-stream currency. You can put your bets in chat. Just type !bet and then a space, then A or B, depending on which team you want, and the number of BJs you want to bet. If you don't know how many BJs you've got, you can just type !BJS, all in lowercase, and it'll tell you what you got. So let's get on into this. Oh, Blades, he is on Sabumafu is on Tychus. So... Oh shit, sorry Blades, next time I'll put it down a little bit. I usually drop it to 1 for everybody. I'm so sorry. But let's get this thing going. So on the side of Mayhem, guys, we got Bloodbrain on Vala, Willy Nilly on Morales, Johanna is playing by Graysville, Huffle is on Ragnaros, and Barthanon is playing Artanis. And they're doing a little bit of a ring around the keep here with some B-steps. So nice job, guys. Over on the side of Rip the Dream, we've got Zabumafu on Tychus, Aetherfog on ETC Rival playing Jaina, Nims on Varian, and Tyriella on Malfurion. Love that freaking mount. Beautiful Cyberwolf there. And it looks like everybody is going to move on in and just measure some dicks in the middle. Let's hope nobody does anything too ridiculous. I love that possible swap by Artanis there, just in case somebody was being greedy. Would really punish Rip the Dream for that. And everybody's just going to go to lanes. Everybody's being smart. I must say, I like how Mayhem is all riding Cox. They had the portrait synergy, and they're all riding Cox, except for Huffle, but that's because you're Ragnaros. No mount for you. So, pretty standard. Mayhem is definitely going to get a bit of an advantage with the early soak being split. But not much, because Rip the Dream is doing a very good job at moving back to lanes before they lose any of the minions down there. So, good job a little bit, but not too much. Not too much. Looks like Rip the Dream is trying to do some rotations here to possibly keep somebody, catch somebody out. It'll be interesting to see if they're able to do something. Johanna getting a little out, but able to pop that Unstoppable and get out, especially with the Morales back up there. That's very sustainable front line to be dealing with. And rotating bottom, we can see Bloodbrain knows it's coming. Good comms going on to let him know, okay, get out of there, don't get picked off. Top lane, pretty solid. Tychus getting pushed back by Huffle. Huffle already able to get some shots down on the towers and should be able to put a little bit of damage if they want. And the 4-man rotating back mid. They are... With doing this 4-man, they're not losing out on any experience, which is great to see. If anything, Mayhem is the one that's been losing a little bit of experience. Huffle going on Zabumafu, trying, able to get the kill, but Aetherfog coming in on ETC, and Huffle should be going down because of this. Except, the rest of his team is coming and forcing him to back away, and they might... Nah, ETC should get out of this, no problem. But this is forcing the team away from the shrines, so... Rip the Dream could think about taking the first shrine, but it looks like everybody's just kind of ignoring it so far, wanting to keep up on the soak. And here we have Mayhem just starting the first shrine. having Rag and Johanna in there, able to group up all of the minions around him, and then letting Rag's abilities go off on it is great. They're already getting a good start. But Rip the Dream is trying to get some position now as Mayhem is spreading out a bit. Barthanon getting a lot of damage coming out and getting blown up there by all the lockdown they had. So now a little bit on the back foot as Rip the Dream tries to get some work done on these minions. Varian getting caught out a little bit close, but great roots and charge coming in here. Varian's going to have to back out before he dies. Bloodblade trying to get some damage out on him, but this doesn't quite have the range. And the poke wars continue. Nobody wants to commit too hard into this. It's a little scary, but here comes Johanna. Going to force a lot of Rip the Dream back. They don't want to engage. Great swap onto Tychus here, and the team should be able to execute this. And there he goes down. Aetherfog trying to get in there to save him as getting chased out as well. This should allow Mayhem to finish securing this Immortal. They only need, or sorry, Punisher. They only need about 5 more to go. That should be not a problem for them. And you can already see that to Rip the Dream, they know they've lost it. They want to get to lanes, soak up, keep that little bit of a level advantage that they've got as they hit their 7s. Blades, I can most definitely do that for you. So right off the bat, Scouting Drone. There's nothing, a lot of questing talents on Rag. Looks like we're going for a little bit of a machine gun build with Rival on his Jaina. Pretty standard across the board, guys. There's a few heroes in here I'm not amazing at, so Blades, if you see something, let me know that is interesting out of that. Guess I can probably leave it up unless it's getting in the way. This is nice and small compared to some of the stuff, for sure. Okay, so we are able to get a little bit of a level coming up for Mayhem. They got the front wall with the Punisher, so that's good for them. That'll give them a little bit of a level advantage for now. But everything is still really tight. Jaina trying to execute Huffle here, and they're going to get it in the top lane. Rag doing a great job of just moving away from all of those abilities, trying to survive as long as possible. And Graves moving up, just trying to make sure they keep up the soak in the different lanes. Nope. Nim's going in on Artanis, just trying to keep him busy. We've got Aetherfog and Tyrael just wrapping down, picking up the first siege camp, trying to get it moving about the same time as the next shrine comes up, is my assumption. Which is always a good play if you're able to do it, just since it allows pressure in multiple spots on the map. And that's always what you want to be doing, is find a reason to force the other team to deal with multiple areas and have to make decisions in between it. Right? Do they commit to the shrine and lose out some towers, or do they commit to clearing some of the siege and not take a full fight at the shrine? Right? It's always trying to keep your opponent on the back foot. Rag might be dying top again, but Zabumafu getting very low, but Rival coming in. Zabumafu will fall down, but Rival will be able to get the execution on Huffle. And it looks like the rest of the team is moving on up to try to deal with Rival, but I don't think they'll get there in time. Varian getting the lockdown on Vala, not quite getting the kill with Morales there. But this is interesting how they've all rotated away from the shrine. Looks like they might be trying to pick up 10s before committing to the shrine fight, which would be very interesting to see for the next shrine fight. Kills going very even back and forth. 3 kills for 3 kills. And Mayhem has started the shrine up with the 4-man already down there. Rip the Dream is coming in though, so we'll see who's going to dive in here and cause some mayhem first. Artanis getting a great swip on Malfurion there, and he just gets blown up. Gets the root down. Oh, willy-nilly his left. Do they want to pause? Am I ref? Yeah, there we go. Shit. Oh, no. Oh. Okay, I gotta get better at that. Oh. Yep. Interesting. Interesting. So what do we got here? Basic attacks. Yeah. Oh, what the hell did I do? Ah! Shit! Oh, fuck. Okay, sorry guys. I'm gonna have some fun with this until I figure it out. Mother trucker. Oh, shit, guys. Son of a bitch. How do I remove this? Crap. So we do get Mayhem picking up the Punisher here. And great defense from the side of Rip the Dream, trying to shut this down. Ring of Frost down, just trying to delay them a bit more. Molten Core coming out though. ETC getting burned down here. So that's a good push. The Punisher has gone down, but securing the fort, no problem here, and getting a kill in the process. And on the tank, which is... Oh, thank you, my good sir. Thank you very much, Blades. I'm having a rough night tonight. So, great push there, able to get the Punisher and secure a kill in there. It's exactly what Mayhem wanted to be doing. You don't need to get too much. They're picking up the siege in the bottom to get some pressure there. And I expect them to start moving more to the other siege camps and or top and just try to get some pressure on one of the other forts to give them a bit more of an advantage in the lanes. Huffle doing his thing top. Tychus coming up. Looks like he wants to do some damage to him, unfortunately. Huffle might have a bad day here. Oh. Here comes the Boomafoo. They're gonna try, but not get too much. He's playing a little safe. Knows everybody wants to rotate on them. Mayhem picking up the siege camp in the middle, and I expect to see the same thing happening from the side of Rip the Dream. They do have 3 man here, so they could easily make something happen. But they don't know where the opponents are currently. Nobody's really poked their heads out, so being a little tentative, they don't want to get caught out anywhere. Looks like a 5-man from Rip the Dream coming straight with the siege camp to the middle, with Mayhem, and they want to do some damage. Branthanon trying to get the sweats out, but not happening. Fort goes down, and they're just going to back on out of here. Varian is coming in, wants to get the lockdown on Ragnaros. Lots of damage coming out on Rag with the taunt. He's going to get blown up, but Rival getting locked down by the Artanis. Varian and ETC both very low. ETC should be followed up on. Tychus Odin has been popped. Nim's getting swept in behind everybody. Parry out to delay the death, but damage should be able to go out on him. No, he is going to get away. So just not quite the follow-up in order to execute on him. Good job getting away. But there is a shrine active in the top, and it is a 4v3 right now, so Mayhem should be able to get a decent start onto this shrine. We've got middle, the 3-man just hanging around the middle. Now they're starting to rotate up. So most of the team from Rip the Dream should be making it to the shrine at the same time, or just after Mayhem has gotten things rolling. So I feel we will be seeing another team fight here. Outwise, we have Reign of Vengeance, Blessed Shield. What else? Medevac, Purifier Beam, and Sulfurous Smash. ETC jumping into the back line, trying to push them away. Not a lot that they're getting. Taunt going out on Johanna there. Grazel getting very low. Medic keeping him alive. Another stun, but still getting out. A lot of focus going out on the Johanna there with all that sustainability. I don't think that was the best plan of attack. From the side of Rip the Dream, we do have Ring of Frost, Twilight Dream, Odin, Taunt, and Stage Dive, as we've seen most. Ring of Frost coming down. Nim's getting very low. Vela going to poke him down. Should be able to finish him off. Should just about be able to... Oh, blood. Not quite. Great Sulfurous Smash to take out both Varian and Jaina, though. Wonderful play, Huffle. Tyrael getting very low, or Tyriella, and getting poked down by Bloodbrain. And this should secure the shrine. No problem for the side of Mayhem. And they're leaving Johanna there to deal with it, and they're just moving away to get some soak and steal some camps, it looks, with Vala and Ragnaros heading towards the aggressive Bruiser camp here. willy-nilly, just doing some scouting, keeping the soak in the lane as well. They can basically do whatever they want right now. I like how Tychus has just gone straight to the bottom. I ain't getting caught out here. Aetherfog trying to delay them at the camp, but not much he can do in the 2v1, especially with the 2 assassins there. They can just poke him down way too hard. And we're up at 38. Willie's gone, or not Willie. Joanna Grave has gone back, and they're leaving the shrine with 1 minion left so they can pick it up whenever they want. Everybody's going back, welling up, tapping the hearth, and just making sure they've got some sustainability, and they're going to pick up some camps. They're just kind of waiting for Rip the Dream to go up and try to do something. With Vala on their side, they should have no problem picking up this last little minion that they want, though they do need to be careful that they don't just let this fall away. Rip the Dream does have the ability to burst down about half this, but Huffle comes in. Same with Barthanon, and there's their last one. Easily picked up, no problem. Barthanon getting a little caught out. Great stuns coming down from the side of Mayhem, though Barthanon's getting very low. Rival being forced to move away. Another Sulfurous smash right in the middle. Rival's going down in the back. Nim's getting very low. Odin trying to delay, getting some damage out, but Nim's getting shut down. The Punisher doing a great job of jumping in behind things. Tychus goes down as well. And Mayhem should be able to go to town with this one. This will be an easy fort for them to take down. And with the Punisher up with the health that it's at right now, they should have no problem pushing this along. Along with the Bruiser camp right in and threatening some keep action here. There's still 8 seconds till Janev's up. So they're definitely going to get the front wall. They may just leave the keep though and not be too greedy about it. So we'll see. We'll see how this one goes. Rip the Dream really needs to get some damage out, but with the Punisher going so deep, Graves going in on Rival, trying to keep him away. This will be an easy keep now, as the team wasn't able to stop the Punisher. And I expect to see Mayhem doing a beautiful swap. Barthanon getting caught out a long way forward. Taunted in range. Getting nailed down. Medevac coming out. Everybody jumping in it. Are they going to be able to burst it down in time? No, they're just going to let it get away. Ooh, that was an interesting charge. That charge onto the Medevac. That just sealed Nims' life, I think. Wow. I don't think I've ever seen the charge chase that. Great Sulfurous Smash to take out. One more, and that should easily be a GG. I don't think Aether is going to be able to stop that. Jeez, so that is GG for Mayhem. Game 1 going to Mayhem, guys. Fuck, that last battle just was... That charge into the Medevac has me tilted right now, Blades. But yeah, no, they just kind of... The first couple team fights did not go their way. And after that, it just didn't get any better. Jeez, unfortunately. So that is winner going to Mayhem on the first game. Oh. Oh, that's the... Oh, only blood's in there. Shit. We can get everybody else into this. Cursed Hollow. Is there a second one? / lobby link. Oh, let's send that to there. Make observer. Make me a ref. Okay. Previous contests. Oh, let's just set up a new one. So, Blade, what'd you think so far? That was an interesting game, to be sure. Graves. Shit, I should have added some of the other guys. My bad. I mean, if you want in, man, you're more than welcome to come on in. I ain't gonna stop you. Don't you have D&D tonight, though? I'm in Discord, live on Twitch. Yeah. Okay, tournament draft mode, match history. Team 2 will get first pick this time. And yeah, so you guys are lucky. What a good friend there. Now, Blades, are you on Rip? That's what I'm curious about. Sick. Yeah. Oh, right. Well, it's great that you're here to watch it, right? It's always nice to have that second opinion to kind of look and see how things are going. True love on Valentine's Day. Love it, you guys. Love it. Oh. Can't have a GPJ without a co. You guys are awesome. Oh, right. Jesus. Okay, Savvy, get your ass in here. Hurry the fuck up, man. You scrub. Yeah, this should be a good one. Fuck that first game. That charge. I still can't get over that charge. Okay. Who should I should. Oh. What I should do is. Oh, fuck. Why is it not letting me? Okay.
Hello?
Hello. How are you?
Good. Have you started?
No, we haven't. We're just hanging out in lobby, and I am just waiting for you. So I told them there'd be time. Okay. We're waiting for you. So
cool. Just starting up now.
Yeah, it's all good. I saw you bounce around a couple of times, so should be good. It's kind of quiet. We've got one of the it's Mayhem in the blue and Rip the Dream in the red, and Rip the Dream we've got Blades Hots. Rip the Dream we've casted before or played, one of the two, and Blades is in the chat. He's one of their subs.
Nice skill, Morgan.
Yeah.
Come on, you stupid things. Start up.
Yeah.
And so, who won the first one?
Mayhem kind of took off after hitting probably level 11 and just steamed through it with a good Punisher on shrines.
You mean there was some mayhem?
Yeah, they caused a little mayhem. There was a fucking right at the end. So there's a medevac that Mayhem was trying to use to get out, and nice. Varian charged the medevac as the medevac was taking off. So like charged it the entire trip of the medevac.
No, that's awesome.
And luckily it was only like a short jump from the front of it, like from one side of the keep to the gate.
Frick, that's awesome.
But it was just like all of a sudden I just see Varian charge. I was like, what the hell was that?
Alright, I'm in. If we're good.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Here we go. Yeah, I just want to make sure everybody's ready, and then we'll get this going. So this one is map pick from the Mayhem side this time. So they won, and then they get the map pick again.
They won and they get it. That seems bullshit.
Well, what was the one I looked at? There was one where it seemed like first pick always went to the same side. So yeah. So it was, well, that was Willie's house is on fire.
So team 1 is Mayhem, correct?
Yeah, team 1 is Mayhem. Team 2 is Rip the Dream. Oh. Okay, guys, so this is game 2 on Cursed Hollow. Map was picked by Mayhem, which is our blue team, which means that first ban goes to Rip the Dream, who unfortunately lost our first in this best of 3. So let's see what we can do with this.
Now's the time.
Yeah.
Capitalize.
Mayhem and Rip the Dream. Let's see what they can do. Okay.
So who are you expecting Rip the Dream to be banning here?
I mean, I could see them getting rid of Ragnaros after the way the last one went. There was some freaking awesome Sulfur Smashes taking out 2 of them all at once. It was kind of ridiculous to watch. But they pull out Zeratul on this. I mean, I'm almost thinking that we're going to see a few more globals banned in this one, just because it is a bit bigger of a map. Not that Shrines wasn't huge. Like, it is bigger, but Cursed is just one of the biggest. So, now Li Ming. I mean, she's got great poke around the shrine, or around the tributes. That's what they're called.
Tributes. Yeah, I mean, those aren't really two big normal picks. I mean, there's Lucario.
Lucio.
He's out today.
We're not playing Pokemon here.
Whatever. He's out today, isn't he?
Yeah, he's out today. So this is like, I'm really interested if we're going to see a Murky at any point. You just got to give it a minute, Lazy, and you'll get one. It's all good.
Because Murky got super buffed, didn't he?
Yeah, he's definitely up there. Lucio's out. We haven't seen him yet. Tassar's picked up. Now he's coming more into the meta. Like, if you've watched any of the HGC over the last couple weeks, the top tier teams like to pick him up. Heroes Global Championships.
Yeah, I know.
And then a Val and an ETC for the side of Mayhem. I love the Val play last time. Staying alive when they needed to and getting that damage out there, which is great. And ETC is just such a solid front line. His ability to disrupt what's going on. Like, he's definitely top 3 tank right now.
I mean, the whole Tassadar first pick seems crazy to me.
It seems crazy, but he's got a ton of damage now, and he's also got the shields pair so nicely with certain characters.
Right.
We've got another variant coming out. I like that ability to dive in, charge in, lock stuff down, chase after medevacs.
I don't know. I mean, I'm stuck on the Tassadar and the Zeratul ban. It almost seems like they're scared of stealth right now.
I mean, Tassadar, yes, he's good for revealing stealth, but that's not the reason they're picking him up. Ragnarok's getting picked up here. I like seeing it on the other team this time to see how it's going to be played. This map is very interesting. I'm pretty certain we're going to see Sulfuris just because the cooldown on Lava Wave is so damn high. But because this map is so big, that can be one that is just such a help for your team to soak the off lanes when you're able to, or just keep the lanes pushed in your favor. I don't think we're going to see it, though. Yeah. Rhaegar banned? That's interesting. So it shows that they don't want to pick that up. I mean, I haven't really seen Bloodlust picked up too much in competitive matches. But it pairs very nicely with the Vala. So they don't want to go that route. I'm actually really surprised we haven't seen Malf picked up somewhere. So, Jesus, Odin.
And now,
no BJs?
So now is Tassadar, can he solo heal?
I haven't played with it enough. I think he can. I would personally be more comfortable with something else behind it, but he can be ran solo to not a huge detriment to your team. Yeah.
So, could you do a Tassadar Tyrande combo then? Like, do a double healer.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that'd be solid. And Tyranda's a nice second pickup there in that you're not giving up 2 spots to solo heal. And so Blades is saying he looks like he's played a little bit more, where Tass can't solo heal right now. So
they get rid of Malf. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because Mayhem hasn't picked up a healer yet. So
yeah.
But interesting.
Well, I mean, both sides are looking for a second healer. Current or a healer after this point. Right. So, we've got Rhaegar gone, we've got Malf gone. Those are 2 of the strongest ones in here. It'll be interesting to see where this routes afterwards. Like Oriole, I'm expecting to see on one of the 2 teams. She's kind of the next one on the hit list. And I don't know where they go from there. Maybe we see some Kerosene for some extra damage. Maybe the Tyrande for the ability to burn stuff down. The Hunter's Mark, I don't think it's had any changes since I last played her. Helps a lot with the bosses, burning them down on this map. And with the 2 bosses, this that can be very pivotal to this game. It's a good map to be able to burn them. Lots of thought process on Mayhem. Brightwing. I can't believe I didn't think of Brightwing.
Brightwing Tyrande, so they take a decent second healer.
Away from Rip the Dream.
Yeah.
I love that banning strategy there. Because really, what do you have left to pair with Tassadar now? You've got Kharazim, you've got Lili.
Yeah.
And you've got Uther. Right? Is there any other in the meta healers right now? And even there, we're starting to branch out of meta.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I play, like, when I play Kharazim, I don't play him healer. I do damage. But you can still get some heals. So, I mean, maybe you go that route.
Yeah, and that's why I was suggesting that, right? You've got the two supports. You get that second heals in there, but it allows you some versatility to build differently. Blades, interestingly enough, is thinking possibly we'll see a Greymane Uther here. And I mean, the Divine Shield on that is great. And yeah, Blades, great point. The Kharazim is best support based on HGC meta. I fucking glazed over Morales. God, I'm a dumbass tonight. But yeah, Blades. Melf is definitely kind of the top tier one currently in HGC, but Kharazim is seeing a lot of play. So that's good. I mean...
Morales, I mean... I guess they have a lot of damage, but then I think you go Varian tank and Rag and false dead damage. Really, that's all you can do.
I mean, you're going to need a tank variant in this one. And that's tends to be the go-to variant build in most of the higher level games is you see that tank variant. The ability to taunt, lock people out of place, and just shut them down goes a long way. The Morales will be able to keep people alive. Artanis showing up again. They played great on him last time, able to get those great picks. But yeah, I would agree with you there, Blades, that I don't love the TAS in this combo.
Yeah, I was going to say, of all, like, their team looks really good, and then you hit Tassadar, and you're like, huh.
Yeah, like, I almost would have rathered a tank or a different support in behind there. But with Morales, you don't really need a second support. Yeah, very interesting. Very, very interesting. But, so what are your thoughts here, Savvy? What do you think it's going to be?
I mean, I'm just here, and I haven't watched the last episode.
It was very even all the way up to level 11, and then Mayhem started taking team fights, and it just snowballed from there.
I mean, based on team comp,
yeah,
I'm gonna say Mayhem, hands down.
Yeah,
I like it. It's a more traditional, but I mean, I've been wrong before, so
yeah.
Well, Rip the Dream, now's your chance to prove me wrong.
I'm gonna, I don't love the team comp, but I want to see what they can do for it. So I want to do. I think Rip the Dream's gonna do something. I don't. So let's get this on going, guys. We've got on the left-hand side with Mayhem, we've got Willy Nilly on Brightwing, Barthanon on Tyrande, Hufflepuff on Artanis, Bloodbrain on Vala again, and Gravesville playing their ETC tank in the middle. What do we have over on the side of Rip the Dream, man?
Rip the Dream, we have I2 Vile.
Rival?
That's not R. It's not an R. I'm reading it as it says. We have Zabumafu on Tassadar. We have Tyrael on
Tyriella.
Morals. Tyriella. Alright, Aether Fog on Variant, and Nehemis on Ragnaros. So, there you go. That's what you get.
Yeah.
It is what it is, folks.
I feel like Huffle's going for a good swap here. He's just got his positioning. Oh, they tried it.
What he should be doing is positioning. So.
Well, I mean, could you imagine swapping a solo guy into there and just getting burnt?
Oh.
Like, what a way to start the game.
Yeah, I mean, you could definitely do some damage, that's for sure.
Yeah. So nothing amazing, no swaps able to happen in the mid, so everybody's just backing off to lanes. We've got our main global healers, Falsehead heading to the top and Brightwing heading to the bottom, just so that everybody can get that soak going on and those globals can come into the fight wherever and whenever is needed. Might as well utilize them while you got them, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so I mean, we got our two mids here, nothing... Well, we have Morals and Varian mid against the Vala, sort of your standard, nothing. I mean, Vala's doing a pretty decent job, but
just poking. Well, I mean, the fact that she's got the ability to just poke from range, she should be able to kite Varian a little bit. Gotta watch out for his charge. That will cause her some problems, but all in all, not a big issue.
A Tassadar Artanis. Interesting.
And Tassadar is just... It's kind of the Protoss lane up top. Zaboomafoo doing a little bit of B-stepping up there. Oh, shit! Nice job going mid, guys.
Okay.
And taking out Ragnaros. Good job to capitalize there. You need to do what you can at the early levels. I feel, because as we said, I feel like the Mayhem's team comp is going to take off a little bit as the game goes on. Just with damage.
Yeah. I mean, levels, they're pretty close. Mayhem's got that one extra kill, so, I mean, that puts him up a smidge.
Yeah.
So,
Jesus.
nothing too major. We're getting Rip the Dream, picking up their siege camp, which, I mean...
Now's the time to do it. It's probably right. I mean, well, Tribute should spawn any minute now. 2:30. It's like we know these rotations. And I love it. Totally paid off for them that the first Tribute shows up in the top here. Huffle did pick up their siege camp in the top as well. But it's better advantageously for Rip the Dream just because of the fact that it's going to force somebody from Mayhem to go down and deal with it, or they're going to be giving up a keep wall. Or fort wall.
Falstead and Tassadar getting a little low there. Tassadar seems to be okay. Oh, we get a Ragnarok switch, and he's done.
Oh.
He's done, Ski.
That hurts.
Oh, bueno.
That hurts.
Taking hits, which I don't think you need to do that, but
no.
So that was a pretty easy pickup by Mayhem.
Definitely a very easy pickup. They get that second kill of the game, so securing them an easy level lead now. So it's kind of their game to give away now. If they can keep this momentum up and keep the pressure and soak in all the lanes. Falstead doing a great job of just heading to the bottom and trying to get this soak. They did get the one tower down, but Rival's going to have to get the hell out of here. Swaps back into Vala, and he is gone. Huffle getting stuck behind the walls, though. So a trade there. We lose Huffle for Rival. Oops. Or not. Yeah, Rival. God, I'm getting names mixed up. We've got Nims and Tyrella is heading to the pickup of Bruisers. So some more pressure into the lanes. Shit happens to me all the time. I love the fun banter back and forth from both of these teams. They're having a good time playing each other in the best of 3. So,
you know what? Great. They shouldn't be dying that much, so they shouldn't have that much time to be typing.
Yeah. Touche. But yeah, no, that was unfortunate for Huffle there. He did a great job at doing the swap, but just caught a little bit further out. Aether getting a little far forward, but going to be backing out. Gravesville pushing on in, trying to separate the team. Tassadar able to dimensional shift out of that swap, but Aether still deep in the team.
Yeah, definitely taking a beating there. I mean, Morals is definitely the one to keep him alive. That's definitely what he wants.
Yeah.
And I mean, there's Tassadar putting some shields up, but we lose Artanis.
Yeah, they're able to take out Huffle on Artanis, and this should be an easy pickup for them now. Toronto stalling out everybody that's trying to pick that up. Part of the joy of having her on this map. You can stall from anywhere. And everybody should just head back. Head back and soak. Oh, yeah.
But, yeah, not everyone's good.
Oh, and that is some great insight, Lazy Panda. Thank you for that. So, funny enough, the Huffle used to play on Rip the Dream.
Huh.
So he's playing his old teammates.
That's cheating.
Not at all.
But, you know.
Oh, that's great. That's great to see that they're still playing against old teammates and having a good time with it. Doesn't sound like there's any hard feelings there. Who knows, maybe.
Well,
oh, shit.
You know, they could.
Blaze, you're keeping me in line. I appreciate it, man. Yeah. And sorry, Blades, I must have missed that one. Talent-wise, we've got a multi-shot build coming for Vala, phase shift for Brightwing. Toronto's going Aloe build, go figure. Nothing else too fancy. We're going Hammerang for Falstead. Lots of tank build from Varian, getting those parries up there, and Ragnaros is going for the Sulfurous build. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't play him much.
It seems very, very standard. So nothing too major, nothing crazy, which is fine. Right?
Yeah. Oh, Rival going deep in there. Great hammerang going out on 4 members there. And I initially thought Mayhem was going to have this one locked down, but everybody's just coming in at the right times and causing Mayhem to split up. That Rival's doing a good job there.
Yeah, no, they're definitely doing what they need to do.
Yeah. Zabumafu getting very low and caught out and blown up. Poor Tassadar. Was a little far ahead there, I feel.
That's not good.
No.
Place you don't really want to be.
So 10s have been picked up, so they should be able to do it. And they did. What we've got Sulfurous Smash, Taunt, Medevac, Gust, and Archon. So it'd be good to see the damage coming out from there. And on the side of Mayhem, we've got Starfall, Stage Dive, Emerald or Blink Heal, and Rain of Vengeance. And Artanis has yet to pick up. I don't know if we're going to see the Blind or the Purifier Beam. Against the Morales, I would love to see the Purifier Beam. It's so powerful that way to shut her down because she doesn't have any escapes. And there we go. Purifier Beam is picked up. So this will be interesting. We got 3-man rotating down, trying to give you something on willy-nilly. Able to get the stun. Finishing off with that Sulfurous Smash. I mean, a 60-second cooldown to kill him. I think they could have done it without it. But, yeah, interesting. This is great.
I mean, everyone can usually do without a 60-second cooldown. You know, it is what it is.
Yeah. But I mean, 60's not ridiculous, that's for sure.
Not yet, at least.
Yeah.
So it looks like Rip the Dream is going to be heading up to the Bruisers again. I mean, they may call it off. I
think they're going to finish it.
Oh, they'll get her done in 10?
Yeah. I was going to say, they've got the time to rotate up there. They're going to be pushing for this because this is a tribute fight for them. Brightwing and ETC are still down bottom, but they can come into this fight whenever they want if they decide to take it. Oh, Huffle just missing the swap there. We got a couple members coming on in. Aether wants this. Same with ETC. Lots of damage on ETC already, though. Purifier Beam going out on Morales as expected. That's going to keep her out of the fight for quite a while. Huffle going deep. Artanis, he's going down. Got caught right in the middle of everybody, which is not where he wanted to be.
That Gust really helped, you know, really divide the team. It's like, all right, let's focus on Huffle. Let's take him out. And they did. They did a really good job at that.
So this will be a curse picked up for the side of Rip the Dream. They're probably going to be an hour stalling it. No, not quite. Yeah. So we'll see how this goes. Not an amazing one. They'll probably lose the bottom keep. But with the Siege Giants in the top lane won't get pushed too hard. And with all the team for Mayhem hanging around mid, or not all, but a majority of the team, there shouldn't be too much pressure on the mid keep. Falstead going down, just trying to finish off this fort on the bottom, though.
Yeah, Falstead. We don't have enough time with that. We'll let that out and we'll just do it to it.
But all in all, a pretty good defense. We've got no movement towards any of the bosses yet. I might expect to see that in a little bit, though it would be a little predictable. Aetherfog getting a little caught out there. Graves trying to do something with them, but not much you can do. Already pressure on the front wall, though, in the bottom lanes, so I feel like Rip the Dream's just trying to keep things away. Nope.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah. Get that all paused up and see what's going on. Yeah. Parthenon. Yeah. I mean, 15 seconds left in Curse. They're discussing secret strats during the pause. Looks like we've got the full team rotating up top. 3-2-3. And I feel like they might try to catch Huffle or Brightwing out in the last little bit of this Curse. And then probably rotate towards boss.
Yeah, I mean, they could most definitely do it. We'll see. It's a tough one, though, really.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Lazy Panda. It's what? Branitharon? Branithron? God, fuck. I'm horrible with names. I should apologize before everything. I'm sorry if I screw your names up, because I probably will.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah. But it could be good.
Casting software is really screwing me over. I can only see half the team, so I can only...
I hit E.
E?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, shit.
Yeah.
The more you know.
Hey, I had that earlier. I was trying to type a countdown in chat, and I hit a number, so it puts you on that person. You can only see their team view. And then it was like, shit, how do I get out of this? Branthron, Brainthron, Branthrone, Barthanon, however you want.
Oh, we're doing all right then. Ref, he's lost connection.
Yep.
Yep, what? Is he back?
Yeah, he's back. He should be.
Okay.
Yeah, he's rejoined. So we do, like we expect, they have them going out. So first smash miss. ETC coming in behind these guys. This could be interesting if they keep them under the tower range as the curse finishes up right now. But, they're just going to back out.
Well, they may back out, or they may just take the keep.
Back out to Mayhem.
Oh,
yeah.
Right.
So,
Mayhem.
great first curse there by the side of Rip the Dream. Able to pick up 2 forts, give them about 3/4 of a level, and they're going straight for boss. But as we can see, there's both an owl coming out and a 3-man rotation headed straight there. They know what's going on. They're going to try to stop this. Well, on even talent tiers.
I mean,
miss with the swamp.
Now's the time to do it. You really have to. Otherwise,
Yeah.
you just Rip the Dream the boss, and then you're on the back foot even more.
But I think Rip the Dream needs to go. Ragnaros is going to get blown up here. Aether Fog is a little cut out. He'll have some blocks or parries to try to deal with this, but he shouldn't be able to escape this. But he might. Oh, Graves going in deep, and yeah, there they go. Able to catch him out. So 2-man killed there, and they're probably just going to go straight to the boss and finish it off. Getting the peekaboo.
Yeah, I mean, you can finish it off, right?
Yeah.
Third down. I don't think Rip the Dream is going to be able to do too much.
No. When you're down 2-man, you can't.
You lick your wounds. Maybe, hopefully, group up. If you are Mayhem now, do you rotate bottom and take your boss?
I like how they're staying with the boss initially just to get down this first fort for sure. And then I might. With the double gobles, you can definitely get down there in time to deal with stuff. I almost would have liked to see ETC and Brightwing stay top to try to pressure boss a little bit and then rotate down once the other team gets to boss. But it's kind of a predictable play. If you go missing off the map as the boss pushes through, they know where you're going to be at. So
it's true, but I mean, it's excuse me. Then it's a toss-up. Do you leave this boss wailing away at your keep at this point, or your fort at this time, or do you go try to defend boss?
Rival going deep with the gust. They want this. Toronto getting blown up. Falstead's going to die, though.
Falstead, yeah.
Huffle's getting very low with the Archon. They should be able to do something. So Fierce Smash just missing, but Huffle is going down. So a
Huffle,
2 for 1.
Huffs, you've been taking a few too many to the face, bro.
Yeah, I mean, it's tough with the gusts and stuff like that to disengage your team. It can put you way out of place. Hey, Sick, welcome to the stream, man. Love to see the support for Mayhem. They are up 1 game in the series already, so they might be able to clinch it.
Tribute coming up here. ETC kind of getting cut out, actually. He's the only one really going in. That was just a free tribute for Rip the Dream. No probskis.
And they've already got lots of pressure bottom. How long to their
levels are even, which kills are close. Rip the Dream has 1 less, but they do have a slight level lead. That's what happens when you get the curse. It really helps you out. And as many forts, towers, buildings, shit like that.
Yeah. And they're gonna see that they're at Brewster's. Man, that Toronto Owl just doing work.
Yeah, she's. I say she as if it's Toronto playing. She's really good with that. She's been pretty much on point.
Yeah.
Sending those where she needs to do to get the vision. Boom. False hit. Hit him. Just
and that's like chunks him for 1/4 of his health. Like that owl build is sick.
Like, it's crazy.
Oh.
So we have tribute down bottom. All of Mayhem being seen due to Tassador.
Yep.
And another owl only hit Morals. But other than that, we'll see. Let's see what happens to this fight, guys.
Yeah, I mean, really good positioning from the side of Mayhem, and they're going to pick this up no problem. Blown up Tassadar right there.
Lord.
Man, the lockdown that they can execute there, Phew. Goodbye.
And boss.
Yeah.
I think that's definitely what you should do at this point. I mean, if you're Rip the Dream, I think you push mid. You try and get that lane pushed a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, you got to be careful though, because you know they're missing somewhere, so they could just be just below your lane, ready to jump on you. So having Falstead doing it's nice. He can barrel roll out of there a little bit.
Yeah, he's also got his gust. If he needs to push them away, he can.
Yeah.
But, I mean, you ultimately don't want to waste it on that, but I mean, it's better to do that and stay alive than die at this point in the game.
Yeah, most definitely. So they picked up Siege Giants in the bottom for Rip the Dream, just to try to get a little bit extra damage on this boss. This fort's going to fall, no problem. Boss still at about 75% health, and it looks like Rip the Dream's just setting up. They want to get a good defense around their keep. Falstead, try to do some work top, keep pressure up on this lane, keep the soak up, knowing he can fly in whenever he needs.
We can hope he will.
Yeah.
Tribute top, which is actually really good for Rip the Dream. Mind you, with the 2 globals of Mayhem,
I mean,
they can be up there in half a second.
ETC can just jump for it. The whole team's rotating back, so I'm glad to see Rivals just backing off. The team's able to defend this boss, just taking a little bit of damage. Gate's gone down, and 1 tower slightly down, so nothing too major, but this will secure Curse for the side of Mayhem.
Yeah. We do have boss top coming in 22 seconds. Nobody's gonna pick it up just because you gotta capitalize on the curse for sure.
Of course, and this should be an easy keep taken down for Mayhem with the curse up.
You just sneeze on this thing, it's coming down.
And I mean, I like the thought process of Rip the Dream to try to get just a sliver as the team gets in, but they'll still get it.
Going up. Oh, we have Varian doing work.
Yeah.
And Rag jumping on the keep.
Yeah, I mean, good Molten Core.
Now's the time.
Huffle going down. Oh,
Huffle, my boy.
Beautiful Sulfur Smash. Willie getting solo. But the Blink Heal getting him out.
Yeah, right wing will get out. Now ETC kind of in an awkward position with Varian and Tassadar.
The tough thing, Falstead's coming in, trying to get more damage on the team here. Rival's got to be careful he doesn't take too much damage. But they do need to defend, right? They do have a bottom lane that's pushing in on their keep. They're going to lose their healing fountain, no problem. And just the fact that they've got the curse against them for the next couple seconds. Yeah, you don't want to lose too much value from that.
For sure. We see Mayhem picking up their Siege, which is definitely a good play. You might as well. Why not? Varian defending his mid fort.
Yeah.
And
yeah, just a standard defense. I was debating in my head, should they have followed up with the boss right after that kill? But I feel like they could get it, but it would be, they could get delayed there for quite a while if Mayhem was trying to do it.
This is the safe play, because now everyone's up and they're like, oh, everyone's going boss, right? So everybody played safe. And they're like,
but,
you know what?
Nim's getting very caught out.
Yeah.
By Nims.
Definitely went in a little donkey deep there, which did not pay off for him.
Well, everybody was just a little separated from the side of Rip, where...
Yeah, he kind of stuck his nose out a little far, and nobody was really there to back it up.
I mean, right now you can see with Falstead, they're just trying to soak for 20.
Yeah, I mean, it's tough, though, because Mayhem's going to take a boss here, probably uncontested, I'm going to say.
Yeah, they should have no problem with that.
Yeah. I mean, if you're Falstead, do you go on the bruisers? Bottom bruisers?
I don't think you can take it well enough. I like just getting the pressure on the keep, trying to get that keep in their favor. But this is, with this boss coming in, this is threatening game. If they can keep up solid pressure here.
Yeah, I mean, and it's been a very back and forth game. It looked like Rip the Dream was ahead, then it was Mayhem, then it was Rip the Dream. So I mean, it is a very close game. But this this boss could be the potential end game here.
I mean, Rip the Dream just needs to put up a solid defense here and allow it to go. Thank you very much for whoever just tossed that follow. And let's see what we've got here. Already down to 75%. Rag's jumping on the keep, trying to get more damage out towards this.
So now, if you're Rag, do you jump on that keep or do you jump on the one that's down?
you jump on the one that's safe for you, right?
Right.
You don't want to do it.
Yeah. You don't want to get in too deep there.
Exactly. Rival did a great job at kind of cutting the rest of the team around and then jumping back in behind his wall. So great defense, guys. Only losing your shields, and those will come back. So that was well played, guys. Well played. You do have to give up a tribute in the process, but
I mean, you know, it would be more drastic if it was, you know, a actual
curse,
final tribute sort of thing. Yeah. Curse. I mean, I would assume that Mayhem is probably going to try and pick up as many camps as they want. And I'm assuming Rip the Dream's like, shit, they're going boss, we got to get there. So
yeah. No,
which could lead to a bit of a, you know, Tassadar.
There's going to be a fight around here.
Place.
We know this is going to happen. Oh, great owl to spot out 2 of them. So Mayhem knows they're here, especially with them then rotating towards their team. They can see the whole team's here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's
Falstead's going back to clear cats. They just got to get out of here. The whole team knows they're here.
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot they can do.
Oh, rival.
Yeah, he gets out.
Just the fact that the Tronda Owl was still on it, right? Like, they knew exactly where he was. And yeah, it's scary. They're kind of on the back foot now with having to deal with these cats all the time. And just make sure they're not taking damage.
Tribute's pretty much a given. One person can pick that up, and the rest are, hey, you know what? Let's just get boss.
Yeah.
Which is just insult to injury, really.
Yeah. So, I mean, Brainthron, you have had Rival's number all game. I think every owl you've set his way, except for maybe one, has hit him. So well played.
You've been on it, that's for sure.
Yeah.
So that's an easy tribute picked up for the side of Mayhem. And now, you know, you just kind of play the waiting game. You don't want to get picked out. You know, you've got your advantage. Don't get greedy.
No.
But this could be potentially, I mean, I feel if Rip the Dream plays this right, this could be bad.
Yeah. Oh, interesting gust there. Not really separating anybody else out. ETC jumping in behind. Nims is going down on Ragnaros.
Rival's just getting beat to shit waiting for his barrel roll to get out. We lose a Falstead. That's unfortunate. That's
2-man down. Medevac's coming out. The whole team just wants to jump in there if they can. Try to rotate back to their base and get some defense. But their keep's already down.
Yeah. See ya, Tassadar. Don't.
Oh, poor Tassadar.
Yeah, this is... that's a 2/3 boss going straight at the old Keeperoonie.
Yeah, and a 5-man team coming in behind it. And they could pick up a curse whenever they feel like if they back out. Aether Fog getting very low and blown up. Not quite. There it is.
Not quite, but...
Tyrell is not going to be able to get out. Yeah. And that is GG for Mayhem. So Mayhem picks... That was
close, though.
Very close. Love to see the back and forth in that one going the waste. But again, you know, that team comp that we were looking at just didn't quite do the thing. I feel that... Rip the Dream had a plan, and
thwarted.
They definitely got thwarted from it and thrown on the back foot. So I'm thinking they possibly wanted Tyrande with that or the Brightwing as their second healer, not the Morales. Though Morales did work for sure, keeping Varian in that fight.
She did what she was supposed to do for sure. For sure.
Yeah.
Who are you calling there for the old MVP?
For the old MVP on this one, what do we got for numbers? I mean, I'm sorry, Artan or Huffle, I can't give it to you. Those 5 deaths, they did a great job of isolating you. You were doing work, but they were able to execute you a few too many times. I like the Tronda on this map. Like, it shows that Brainthron knows what to do on this map with her, knows the area that the owls need to be going out to, and just has that aim that's on point. So
yeah, I think I'd have to agree with you. The owls were just phenomenal. And you know what? Extremely strange. Blood Brain.
Yeah.
I hardly feel like I saw you. But at the same time, it's like you did the most hero damage, you had the most siege damage, you did no deaths, you had 9 assists, 3 kills. So I mean, kudos to you too.
Yeah.
I mean,
I totally echo what you're saying there, is that Vala was doing what she needs to be doing, hanging in the back line and just dishing out consistent damage throughout the fight, which is the numbers show it. Almost, Tronda almost beating you out for hero damage, but Tronda does that, but almost double everybody else on your team. That's the way to be, including an Artanis in there who can dish out the numbers.
Good times. Real good times.
Yeah, doing what you need to. And it's interesting, like, looking at that team comp, Vala is basically the one that can stay the safest, because Brightwing's got less range on the heal than Vala does on her auto attacks, almost. So, it's kind of interesting.
Yeah, it was a close game. I'll give him that, for sure.
Totally. This game was definitely a little bit closer than the previous one, in that it didn't just take off after level 11 and just start snowballing down. I love to see that back and forth action going on both of them. So that was...
Yeah, snowballing isn't fun sometimes.
No, unless you're Canadian, you always love...
Well, Ben's a snowball master. Don't look it up on Google. Don't look it up. I
don't want to.
Yeah. No, you probably shouldn't.
Yeah.
Probably for the best.
Probably. So, That's it. So Mayhem takes the best of 3, guys. 2 games in their favor, no games against. They were able to clinch it in 2. For those of you guys that are hanging out here, this will be highlighted so that people can check it out on the VODs here, and we will be putting it over onto our BJ Co-casting channel. Thanks for everybody here. Sick Logic, Lazy Panda, Blades Hots. It was great having you guys tonight, and thank you for any of the follows you threw our way. It's always a pleasure casting when there's some banter going on in chat, because it brings different perspectives to the table that maybe we haven't had a chance to look into yet. Savvy,
exactly.
Thanks for joining me too. It's always good.
Oh, thanks for having me.
Yeah. Oh, you just kind of showed up. 16th. That's Thursday. Can I ditch team practice?
Why, what's up?
Oh, somebody invited us to cast. So while you're here, we could talk a bit about this. I opened up our casting schedule so that people can request us any day of the week.
Oh, cool.
Because, like, tonight, I ran into the one where these guys are Div 1, so technically right now we don't have the power to go in and request to cast it. So they had to request that we cast their match in order for it to be official in the system.
Right.
So then in order for me to do that, they can't request us if we're saying we're only scheduled for Mondays.
Oh, did we have it set only scheduled for Mondays?
Yeah. So I have gone in, opened it up, saying that we will cast every week. So every day of the week. Oh. We don't have to accept anything, but we will get... Well, we've already got... This is the 3rd request I've seen. We just got one for Thursday at 8:20.
Nice! People like us.
Yeah. Guess who it is?
Dank Shower Society.
Big dick damage.
Nice.
They like us, which makes Savvy happy because he can talk about big dicks all night.
Exactly.
That's good.
Cool. That was that.
Yeah.